Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news. Happy May Mac to all the MMA fans, and I guess to the boxing fans as well. You heard it. Happy May Mac. This is a holiday. We're about to witness history tonight. It's August 26th. Holy crap. And not only does that mean it's May Mac, that means it's time to get back to MMA after this week. Holy crap. It's been a drought for MMA. There hasn't been any Bellator or UFC events in August so far. So with that being said, there has been Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, but as far as Bellator and UFC, there has been none. Next week we will have Alexander Volkov versus Stefan Struve for the main event. It's a Fight Pass card. It was GDR, Jermaine Durandamy versus Marion Renault is the co-main event. Jermaine Durandamy just had to pull out, so we'll see what happens with the co-main event. I'll probably have to redo my predictions for that because not only did Jermaine Durandamy pull off, but that guy Abutar also pulled off, or Azaitar also pulled off. But I already know I'm still picking his replacement to win that fight. But either way, we'll do that a little bit later. Let's get to Colby Covington versus Demian Maia, scheduled for UFC Fight Night 119, I believe. It's in Brazil. This is on the card with Lyoto Machida and Derek Brunson. This is a good fight, man. It's got the potential to be a snooze fest. This has the potential. I hope they put this fight like, man, they're going to have to make this like the last fight of the night, because motherfuckers are going to fall asleep watching this fight unless Colby Covington gets choked out. Colby Covington's a wrestler. Now, I will say styles make fights, and this has the potential to be a good grappling match. As far as it's going to be a grappling match. So Colby Covington's a wrestler. He's going to be trying to, both of these guys are going to really be trying to fucking take each other down somewhat. I mean, Colby Covington's probably going to try and use his strikes a little more in the beginning to, you know, see if he can keep Maia off the ground, because Colby Covington's only loss, he's 12-1, his only loss was to Warlery Alves by submission. So him losing to submission for his only loss just lets Demian Maia is the submission master. He's that guy, especially at welterweight. You know, he's a jiu-jitsu specialist. So he's going to be looking to submit Colby Covington. Colby Covington, in most of his fights, he takes guys down like an average of over 5 times per fight. I mean, he's got a fight where he's taken a guy 12 times, one where he's did a guy 8 times, 6 times. I mean, he's a fucking top-notch wrestler. I mean, he's one of the highest level wrestlers, especially in the welterweight division. But you have to wonder how his game plan works, taking down somebody who's, you know, the best jiu-jitsu player probably in the division. Is he going to have to try and stay up with and try and keep it on the feet with Demian Maia because he believes he can outstrike Demian Maia? But even if that's the case, Demian Maia is going to be coming in and trying to go for the takedown. Demian Maia, he's going to have a better chance. Demian Maia is going to have a better chance of striking with Colby Covington than he did with Tyron Woodley. He's not going to really be worried about just getting took out by one shot by Colby Covington. And Colby Covington, he doesn't have a striking base. He doesn't really, I mean, he's going to be looking for, normally his game plan is the takedown. He might have to alter his entire fight plan for this since he's going against Demian Maia. So it's going to be interesting to see how Colby Covington faces this test. If he's able to pass this test, Colby Covington, he will be in line for the next title shot for sure, in my opinion, because Demian Maia's coming off a loss to the champion. Colby Covington's got some serious beef with the fucking champion. He's the guy that came out, and whenever Tyron Woodley demanded a public apology from Dana White, this is Tyron Woodley's teammate that came out and said, "Don't worry, Dana White, I got your back. I got dirt on Tyron Woodley that'll ruin his whole life." So, and then on top of that, he said Tyron Woodley has more skeletons in his closet than War Machine. I mean, he said some shit that, you know, some words that Tyron Woodley probably wants to knock back in his mouth. So he's working his way to a title shot with Tyron Woodley that way, and now he's fighting number 3 ranked Demian Maia, who's coming off of a loss to Tyron Woodley. So if he wins this fight, he's definitely in the mix for #1 contender. He could fight one more time, or he could just get the title shot. So with that being said, man, Colby Covington versus Demian Maia, gonna be a good fight. I'll be watching the fight, but boy, I already know I'm not gonna have any casual fans with me when I watch it, because that's not what you want to show somebody whenever you're trying to get them into MMA. It's gonna be a good fight though, if you're a hardcore fan. I know I'm a hardcore fan, and it's got the potential to, even end early. We got the potential for submission here. But if Demian Maia is unable to submit Colby Covington, we got the potential for a wrestle fuck. That Colby Covington, I've seen a few of his fights, and he definitely would be classified as a wrestle fucker. So with that being said, it is what it is. Let the hitters know what the fuck you tell me in the comments, dude. A redhead tells a blonde, "I slept with a Brazilian." The blonde replies, "Oh my God, you slut. How much is a Brazilian?"